Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today's new daily, is to cast 20 creature spells, nice and easy. And we're going to try a deck we haven't, that I've had for a couple days now, but I just haven't really found a good opportunity to use. This is a different Gruul Aggro deck. Now, just to kind of go through it, from just like an aesthetic, I love seeing this. You know, there's 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s. I don't know if anyone else kind of likes that, but I do. It just kind of, for whatever reason, I just kind of like it. Anyway, just to talk about it, it's kind of, it's a Gruul deck. It's a Gruul Aggro, so we have a lot of creatures, counters, stuff like that. It's a bit of a haste deck, which is where Enduring Courage comes in. Whenever another creature you control enters, it gets +2/+0, gains haste until end of turn, which is nice. I do wonder how that combos off of Ouroboroid, seeing as at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. If Enduring Curiosity is on the field, this comes in as a 3/3. Does that mean we put 3 counters on everything? That's kind of wild if that's the case. So that's kind of an interesting combo there. Other than that, just going down the list, Burst Lightning for removal, Llanowar Elves because it's one of the best, just early 1-drops, gets you more mana. Rhino's Rampage, this is either a red or a green. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It fights target creature an opponent controls. When excess damage is dealt to the creature an opponent controls this way, destroy up to 1 target non-creature artifact with mana value 3 or less. So, interesting, right? A good one. This is it's fight removal, which means you'd have to be wary about like death touch and stuff like that. But the big thing is, like, if you do excess damage, like your creature's power is higher than their creature's toughness, you can then destroy a non-creature artifact with mana value 3 or less. So most of the banishment, like Perilous Cage, Simulacrum, Synthesizer, stuff like that. So kind of just interesting. Abrade, again, artifact removal and 3 damage to target creature. Intrepid Paleontologist, again, more mana generation. Same thing with Leyline Weaver. We're trying to get our bigger stuff out as quickly as we can. Screaming Nemesis, can't go wrong with it. Warden of the Grove makes every creature played after it on subsequent turns stronger. Borys, the Spider Rider. The main things we're going to be trying to in web will be Intrepid and Leyline for the most part. Enduring Curiosity and Ouroboroid need no introduction. Same thing with Halana and Alena. Typically, we're going to be putting counters on Ouroboroid or maybe even Warden of the Grove, seeing as how whenever its ability involves, endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. So if we don't have Ouroboroid, Warden of the Grove is also a good target for that. Something I didn't actually realize, a good synergy here, Rhino's Rampage and Screaming Nemesis. Again, it's a fight spell, and then you get to do however much damage was done to Screaming Nemesis through that fight. You can then, do that. So pretty cool. And then finally, Nova Hellkite. It's just a good 4/5 with haste. We can warp it in for 3 just to do it early. So yeah. So a very creature-heavy deck, which kind of goes along with the cast 20 creature spells. Let's see how it goes. We're going to do standard play. We're going to start off with standard play for this. If we do really well in this first match, maybe I'll hop into ranked. I don't know. Still in bronze rank 3, so But the matches I've been playing in bronze are not great. A lot of decks that are running very specific meta decks, which is kind of my main reason for not liking. Nice. Why I don't like to play. I'm sorry, it's not coming out. Ranked. There we go. Jeez, it did not want to come out. Let's. We could do Borys. Make that a 5/4. But we're gonna go. Yeah, let's do this. because then I can play Llanowar Elf again. Yeah, it doesn't have reach, so I can't actually hit their Giada. That is a problem. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem. So we're actually going to go ahead and go with Halana and Alena. And just start getting some damage in. Probably go Warden next, and maybe Leyline. No, we'll do Intrepid. I guess it depends. Another Exemplar. That's not great. And so, are you sure about that? So, are you like solidly sure about that? Do that. Let's go and do you. Yeah, no boost, but that's fine. We are going to... I still want to boost you. Because if they block there, that wouldn't be good for them. Though, what is that, 9 damage? 11 damage, and at 16, they're going to get rid of Borys. That's fine. I was expecting that. Zac gives things indestructible when you sacrifice it. But they can't sacrifice it this turn, so... yeah, because it's summoning sick. Come on, Ouroboroid. That's what I need now is an Ouroboroid. Another Giada? Okay. It does come as a 5/5, which is a little ridiculous. That's not what I was hoping for. Let's go ahead and... It doesn't actually tell me. We'll just make you a... I mean, yeah, the next turn, I lose next turn. Well, not necessarily, actually. Let's boost you. I can block one thing. I can block 2 things with Halana. So another Exemplar coming out as a 6/6. They have me, I'm at 11. Are they not going to attack? Really? Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's right. They can sacrifice Zac here to give that indestructible. Yep. It was a good try. But ultimately didn't matter, did it? Again, all I need. Not you. Yeah, not you. Like, I can do this to get rid of something on their side of the field. It's a +1 and 0 to its power. Yeah. Gets rid of that one at least. I mean, what else can I do here? It's like, what else can I do? Thanks. Helpful. Appreciate it. Alright, we're just going to say good game and concede. Because they have everything they have is a flyer. I can block one thing. Yeah. That's okay. So no, we will not be going into ranked with this one, but it's okay. We'll do one more match. I'm really not that upset with it. It's been a long time since I've seen a mono white Angels deck. Clearly they're still very strong if you can't get rid of Kiata very quickly, which we were not able to. This looks like a trap, but I'm going to keep it. Like, starting off with just green, 2 Ouroboroids. I mean, if I can get something going, you know, then yeah, we can get something going. Deep Cavern. You get one of my Ouroboroids. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not blocking, so... Oh, thank you. That's actually very helpful. Beginning of combat. Okay, so I can get Halana and Alena to activate first. That's good. I'm gonna take whatever damage that they try to dish out. Good. Ooh, Nemesis. Let's see what they do with this. Into combat. Nope, we want this one first. How's that? Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Now remind me, what does Halana do? Puts X 1/1 counters on another target creature where X is... That's right. That's right. It is reliant on their power. I forgot. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, that's a deadly combo. Because the next turn, that's 6 counters onto you, making you a 14, and then that's 14 counters onto everything else. That's wild. But hey, I will take that. Nice. Level up. So with that level, what did we get with that level? Oh, we got some two mythics. Let me check those. Sometimes it shows me, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we got another copy. I've gotten a copy of Wythar, Cocoon Keeper before. Takes me to 4 copies of it. We'll take it. It's kind of a weird card. And then we got a copy of Naya, Sky Sail Storyteller. It makes 2 copies of it. What does it do? Enters, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control this creature. It's not terrible. And then for 2 blue, red, white, transform Naya into Fabled Sky Climber. That is a horrifying idea. A spider with wings. No thank you. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, put a 1/1 counter on Nia. Remove 2 counters from Nia. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Gotcha. So the idea is try to get some counters. So this is an exile deck. Gotcha. Play from exile deck. That might come up a little bit more with the Avatar release, but right now, yeah, I don't see this card getting played very often. But yeah, that might be something with the Avatar release. I don't know if there's a whole lot of play from exile in this deck, though. Either way, I do think that is where we're going to wrap up for today. In terms of the deck, I actually kind of enjoy it. It's Gruul. It's exactly what you'd expect it to be. Mana ramp out your Ouroboroid and your Halana and Alena. Try to get those out quickly so you can get that combo going, just making everything on the field that much more difficult to deal with. So yeah, I like it. I'll hold on to it. I think it's the only red-green deck I have at the moment, so yeah, I'll hold on to it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.